back to my channel. Today I'm with one of my best friends. She's coming from New York. We are in Boston and I'm so excited about it, to spend time with her. And it's my first time recording a video in English. So, don't judge me, please. With my English. She's from Italy.
Yes.
And today she's gonna tell us how is being an au pair in USA. So
of
who are
course,
you? First.
I'm Jocelyn. I'm so sorry. I'm Jocelyn. I'm 25 years old.
You wanna move a little bit? You can.
As she said, I'm from Italy, from Milan, and I'm living in New York, Westchester right now. So how is to be an au pair? Of course, like everything, there is negative, positive. I think you know that. Like every time can be like, it depends on the families, depend of the ages. It depends like where you live. A lot
How
of
many
things.
children do you have?
I have 2 kids, and they are 5 and 8 years old. And is a boy. The boy is 5 and the girl is 8. So, how is? What do you want to know?
It's a little question. Like, for example, how is your relationship with your host family? Like, with the host kid, with the host girl, with your host. You have husband, right?
Yeah.
And host dad.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's start with the kids. The kids, like, the relationship was immediately like super good, but because like as I said, the age is really important. So 5 and 8 years old, they get super attached immediately, and they are kids that really like to hug, kiss, and everything. So for the first time, like, they saw me and they were hugging me. So that was easy. That was really easy. My host family, like, I have a biggest relationship with my host mom, and she's basically like a second mom for me here. And
Wow.
she's helping me so much for everything. Like, I can always, if I have a problem, I can always talk with her, and she's like super open to talk with me.
So, do you feel part of the family?
With her, yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
With him?
With him a little less, but like we don't really talk. So I don't know. Here, as I said, it depends like on the person that you find in front of you. So sometimes like you can find like some people that are more open than others. In this case, like my host dad is not super open. He's more like, I think he feels uncomfortable having someone around the house all the time. So, but as I said, like I have my host mom and she does for both of them. So yeah, that's really good.
A lot of things.
Yes.
So, what are your responsibilities like an au pair?
So basically I have to take care of the kids and everything that is around the kids. It should be like making the rooms, preparing the lunchbox in the morning, prepare them in the morning, so waking them up, preparing the breakfast, bring them to school sometimes my host family does that, and pick them up, preparing the lunch, and while they are at school,
So you have to drive.
Yes, I have. Yeah, in my case, like they ask for a driver, and while they are not there, I have to do the laundry, cleaning up the rooms, dishwasher, the stuff. But like nothing crazy.
But just for the children.
For the children, like
Okay.
yes, the dishwasher of course like is for everybody, but
So
because
that
like
help.
most of the time I cook for myself, for the kids. So yes, that's my responsibility. And nothing. And then when the kids come home, if they have activities, drive them to the activities. If they don't, I have to entertain them. So we have to do things together. Is like keep them busy with something.
Yeah, especially with your age,
Yes,
because
exactly.
they are little one
Yes.
still, so it's too much to do. Right
Yeah.
now I have teenagers, but when I was living in New York, I was working with a baby and with a 4 years old, so struggle.
Yes.
Our job is a real job.
Yes.
Did
Like,
you expect like this job like
no, I
this?
thought was like you just have to take care of kids, but like
How do you think
what there is behind.
is
I mean, it's like
take care of kids?
not like that. Like you don't expect the kids being like I don't know. Probably it was my expectation to have easier kids, but sometimes like you just have harder kids, like that they don't listen. So you have to understand, like, because sometimes it even depends on the kid. Like with one kid being super soft can be the best solution, And for other kids, being so soft, it means that, oh, she doesn't have authority, so I can do or say whatever I want to her.
You have to find the balance.
Exactly. So, and it's not easy. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. You have just to find like the truth, the perfect trick. Let's say this, like, instead of getting mad, and that's what I used to be. Like I used to get mad immediately, and I realized that wasn't the right thing to do. Like sometimes you just have to put the things on jokes, even if you're mad. You put on jokes, you kind of like start to play with your kids, and that is the best thing in my opinion, because it saves a lot of time. That instead of staying there and like getting mad, you just change completely your mood and the kids' mood, and they start to listen to you. Like they see you more like a buddy more than just an authority. So that's something that I learned to do here, like to don't get mad immediately because I'm not a patient person. So,
yeah, it's too much to do, in special because if you don't have a huge experience taking care of children,
yes,
because it's even hard because the culture here, the culture raising your children is really different than in our culture, in special, and it's like a little bit funny because you are from European, she's from Italy, and I'm from Colombia. But I mean, I'm from Latin America. But in our countries, it's really different how we raise our children. But here it's really different, so you have to be really open-minded. This is be a real open mind.
Yes.
And be open to learn how to take care of them, because could be a real challenge.
Yes.
Always depends. And that is why always you have to talk and be really clear with your future and possible host family.
And even because I think like here in the US, the most important thing is the communication. Like they have to communicate with older people, but they communicate a lot with the kids too. Like if there's some problem, there's something, the first thing that the parent says to the kids is we have to talk. So it's everything based on the communication, and it's something that can be positive, can be negative sometimes, but like because like I think I heard my host family saying to my 4-year-old kid when he was still 4, we have to talk. So I don't know, 4 years old, I don't really think you are really open for a conversation, so you don't really understand fully what a conversation is, but like it can put the base for a communication skill. Yeah, that for sure. So, but yeah, like what else I can say?
Okay, I think another good question, and is one of the reasons why we used to come here, is how do you feel? Do you improve your English language?
A lot.
Okay.
Like
she has been already here for 2 years. She's almost leaving country.
Yes. I'm at the end. I know. I'm at the end. So like in 1 month, I have to go back home. But my English is getting so much better, especially because like you live with someone that just speaks English. So you wake up in the morning and you have to say good morning. You can't say buongiorno. They're like, I'm sorry.
Buongiorno is French?
No, buongiorno is in Italian.
Really?
Yes.
That is something really funny between us, because Italian and Italiano and Spanish used to be really similar. So when we don't know how to say something in English, so it's like, do you know what means like a grueso? And she's like a grueso and grosso. Mi cabello es grosso, and we can understand even better in her language and in Spanish. So
that's very true.
It's so funny to make friends in USA. You can find people from the whole world.
Yes, that's very true. Like I think I met people from Netherlands, France, French, German, Poland, Asian, Japanese, Korean, Colombian. Like I found from everywhere.
Yeah, from everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, even countries you didn't.
Oh, South Africa. Yes.
Or here before, countries you even don't know nothing about, even the name, and it's really nice. And here you can learn something like every single language.
Yeah, and you can learn new languages. Like, I mean, like not a mother language, of course, but you know, like a couple of words here, a couple of words there, and I think it's even like it opens your mind a lot. Even like hearing about other cultures, like not just the language. Like you learn a lot of things, a lot of new things. So that's really something precious, in my opinion. Like something that you have to experience in your life.
Yeah, finally.
Yes.
So guys, we almost gotta go, but I think the last question will be like, if you can go to the 2 years ago back, which will be the advice for Jocelyn?
That's a great question. I mean, my thing is always like, you live just once, so every time like follow what you want to do, and like a lot of time you have to, like, I used to be a person that was thinking about others first, and like I was always second, and this experience made me understand and made me grow under this aspect, and I understood that we are important too. Like the love for yourself is so important, especially when in an experience like this that you are right here alone, completely alone. Like if you don't love yourself enough, it's hard. It's so much harder. Like my first period was so hard. So
Especially because you did rematch.
Yeah, I did rematch. I did a lot of things, and like I was about to give up and everything, but then I was like, I even understood how much I was like growing, how much I was stronger than what I thought. Like a lot of things happen, and like instead of just giving up, I was like, all right, I gotta fight today. So I was crying, I was falling down, but always like then coming back and stronger than before. So yes, that like an advice will be to love myself more, like before. I don't know if you understand what,
Yeah,
like before
yeah.
leaving, I would have had to work more on myself, because like working on yourself here is so much harder.
Yeah, and think first about you,
Yes.
and especially when you are living with a family. I know maybe you can feel they are now like your second real family, but sometimes yes, but most of
Sometimes
the
not.
time it's like
You're just an employee.
yeah.
So we are not really part of the family. So that's why I'm saying you really have to love yourself enough to be okay, even in the case you arrive here, you don't feel comfortable with your family. So you will realize how much alone you are here, and you have to be okay with that and think that you are enough for yourself. So yes, that's the most important thing.
Do you suggest for the girls and the boys who are watching this video, like become an au pair?
Yes,
Yeah,
I would
so
do that
that-
like other million times, because like it helps you
Yeah.
so much. You grow so much, and you know a lot about yourself. So do
Yeah.
that.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and she's my best. I'm gonna miss you so much, like always.
I'm gonna miss you too. But I will be back for sure.